good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning. There's so much to do. Woohoo! Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. We are so happy to see you. Thank you for making my day. Good morning, discoverers. This morning we will begin class as usual. All right. So this week we are talking about discovering more than the stars, okay? So we discover more than stars. Our sub-theme would be starlight, starbright. What we're going to do is we're going to look up in the sky and we're going to look at all of the stars and all of the things that we see, and we're going to go beyond that, okay? We're going to go beyond what we see with our natural eye, because we usually can't see these things. But, can we? We're going to learn some things here. All right, but we're going to start out with our word of the week, which is discover. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Because what's our name in this class, huh? Discoverers. So we're discoverers and we take over the name. It's no one else's. No, I'm kidding. But when we discover things, what does that mean? We find things. You guys come to me and Miss Fran all the time and you say, Miss Raven, Miss Fran, I found this. Can I keep this? Last week, Kennedy came to me and she said, Miss Raven, I found this feather. And I go, oh, wow. You can keep that feather. You found it. It's yours. Go ahead. And it's so amazing how you guys discover things all of the time and you don't even know it. It truly means that you find something. This little girl here in this picture, what do you think she's doing? She's discovering something, but she's doing it in a brilliant way. She's not only using her natural eyes, but she's going behind binoculars. Everyone say binoculars. She's going behind her binoculars and she's looking up into the sky. And what happens is those binoculars helps her see in what we call 3D. Have you guys ever seen a 3D movie? I'm sure you guys may have. Maybe not yet, but a 3D movie just helps you see things lively, almost as if you're touching them, or it just brings it a little bit closer to your eyesight so that you can see what's going on. So the little girl in this picture is discovering something with her binoculars. This week's letters, because we have 2 letters, we're actually reviewing our letters for the moms and dads out there, so they're getting 2 for 1. This week we have the letter M. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see that picture, so Miss Raven will do it again. The letter M, and so I always tell them to make 3 fingers and tell me the number 3, and we go right over there, and that's our letter M. And then we have the letter U. What letter is that? U. Okay, so I always tell my kiddos to go 2 fingers and squish them together. And now you have the letter U. Okay, so we are going to also look at some words that begin with M and U. I bet you guys know some, and you're just finding them out. Some of you are going, we sleep on a mat. And then you guys like to get under your covers. So there are a lot of things that we can find with those 2 words that we do every day or that we see every day. We're also going to talk about the moon and the sun. Moon begins with what letter? M. You're correct. So we're going to look at the moon and the stars and possibly the sun and the clouds and what's happening even in the daytime, because we wonder, do the stars go away? I don't know if you guys have never seen the movie, but there's a movie that says the sun is also a star. And so that's really cool, because some people are like, wow, that's an amazing star to shine in the daytime. So I hope I said that right. I'm not sure. You guys can go and check. Go ask mom and dad. Right, Miss Raven should know. So we're gonna go to our next page, and we're gonna look at some more things dealing with planets. Are you guys ready? Let's go on. So this week, since we're looking at things that are in outer space, around the galaxy, and all of those things, we look at the cosmic adventure. Everyone say it with me, cosmic adventure. Okay? And so these are things that's outside of the earth. You know, we are suspended on something that's holding nothing. It's pretty cool, huh? So we're going to look at Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Jupiter, Mars, the moon, and little old Earth, Venus, Mercury, Pluto, and then we see this big old round thing. What do you guys think that is? The sun. Everything revolves around the sun. How cool is that? So first we're going to go over the names of the planets because I know they can be kind of hard. I used to get them kind of confused at your age. I only knew like maybe 2 or 3. So you guys are at an advantage. I literally probably, I knew Earth, and that was probably 2 more that I knew. It was probably Pluto because I used to equate it with a cartoon, and that was probably it for me. But A we have here is Mars. Mars. Everyone say Mars. Good. And then we have B, that's Earth. Everyone say Earth. Good. And then we have Venus. Everyone say Venus. Very good. And then we have Jupiter. Everyone say Jupiter. Good. And then we have Neptune. Everyone say Neptune. That can be one that'll bite your tongue. I think I just did a little bit. And then we have Mercury. Everyone say Mercury. Good. And then we have Saturn. Everyone say Saturn. And then we have Uranus, or some people say Uranus. So that's a very interesting one. But you guys, we'll stick with Uranus. Good, very good. And so we're going to look at all of the other things around the sun, which are what we just talked about, but we're going to see the shapes and the sizes, and I'll try and send a picture because it's easier to kind of, look at them, and then you'll get them confused because you'll go, oh, the shapes are kind of the same size, and then you have to look at the colors. You'll have to look at how does Earth look, which is very, very different, and we're smaller compared to the other ones, which is, I knew, but they really make it really, really, really defined here. And Saturn has always been a really cool one. You guys, this is a funny thing. It's not very funny. But when I was you guys' age, I tried to look at all of the pictures and kind of distinguish them. And I guess growing up, by the time we got in the 5th grade, I was totally ruined because I didn't know that I had mixed up Saturn and Jupiter for some reason. And it's because they're like close or something. And I would always get them confused. But I don't want you guys to get confused. So always remember, Saturn has a ring. We're going to say that, okay? Saturn has a ring around it, okay? And so that's pretty much what we're doing today. That's all that we're learning, okay? We may do a review tomorrow to kind of get a closer look, and I'll try and get closer in on the camera so that you guys can see those planets. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. I hope to come back with some more activities during our Learn Together. This was Gather Together, so I hope that all of you guys get to join in and just look and take a gander and tell me something you learned today. All right, thank you guys so much. I miss each and every one of you discoverers. Thank you, parents, for working with us and joining us in this process. I want all of you guys to have an amazing day. And discoverers, remember to be kind and love one another. Bye, discoverers.